Hey folks, Pepper Princess. So today I thought I might change it up a little bit and tell you a little bit of a story. Starting off, let me first say that Molly is the only one who keeps track of when we go out to dinner. But it had been a while and I decided to take her out to dinner downtown at a nice place. And she said the last time we ate out was October 4th. It's like February 9th or 10th, something around there. So it's been over 6 months since we've been to a restaurant. And I took her downtown to this place that it's a super fancy, schmancy, like hipster environment. And they sell $17 burgers there. And we both ordered a burger. And there was a table behind Molly that was a big party of like 10. And they had left. And occasionally I'll look at other people's plates to see if like there's a piece of bacon or something that I can pick up and bring home to Rocky, and see if I can give it to him for a treat. And I looked over and I saw a plate of someone who literally took two small bites out of a full burger, and they left their side of macaroni and cheese. And I was a little bit angry. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Extreme Cheapskates, where it's like the first episode and that guy and his wife go out to eat, and he starts asking people if he can take the leftovers on their plate, and the wife is mortified and everything else. And I look over there and Molly turns around and she goes, "You want that burger?" And I was like, "Are you kidding?" Because what I do when I order out is I ask for the to-go box at the same time that I get my meal, so that way I can cut it up in half and take half home for a meal later and then eat the other half at the restaurant. Well, in this case, I didn't do that. I ate the entire thing, the macaroni and cheese side, as well as the big giant burger. And Molly, who is a total trooper, just picked up the plate from the table behind her, handed it to me, and said, "Put it in your to-go box." And I thought maybe that I was going too far, and I was kind of like almost disgusted at myself for doing it, and I did it. And she goes, "You want the macaroni and cheese too?" The macaroni and cheese comes in a separate cup, and it was obvious that it hadn't been touched at all. And she goes, "You want the mac and cheese?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't do this. This is so embarrassing." And then I take it off the plate and put it in the box, and I'm like, "Put the plate back, put the plate back." And so I put the plate back, or she put the plate back, and she was such a trooper. She said, there's people starving in other countries, and there's people here who are on Social Security or have food insecurity who have to eat out of dumpsters, so you shouldn't feel bad about taking the leftovers of somebody's plate who's already left. So here's my meal. It's the next day. So I've got my burger where I cut off the part where they took a bite, and I gave that to Rocky, and I've got my macaroni and cheese side. And I'm sure that some of my subscribers are going to say, "Okay, Prepper Princess, you've gone too far. That's it. I unsubscribe." And, you get a lot of tips on saving money here, but this is a $17 burger and side. This is $17 right here where I live. I live in a really fancy schmancy place, and for someone like me who's saving money so much, going out to dinner once in 6 months was such a big deal. And then just seeing that meal just sitting there completely going to waste. And yes, by the way, it does have bacon in it, and I gave Rocky some. I could not let it go. I mean, that's a full meal for me right there. A $17 burger that I snagged up before it was about to go into the trash. And I feel kind of weird about it because I've never done that before. I've tried, there's no such thing as dumpster diving here. Our dumpsters are these enclosed tubes that have absolutely no entrance to them. So it's very rare that I can go dumpster diving for anything other than bottles and cans. And this is not a dumpster dive. This was still on the table. The waitress was getting ready to come over and pick up the meal, and there was really nobody else around. But, Molly was a total trooper. She didn't make me feel embarrassed. She didn't make me feel bad about it. She said, if my dad were here, he would have picked up that plate and said, "Hey, let's take it home." So I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this, on if you were at a restaurant like this, a really fancy restaurant, and you saw that someone took 2 bites out of a full meal and just left a $17 burger and a side of macaroni and cheese, would you pick it up? I hope to hear your comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.
A show that said the cheapest people in America or something on TLC. Can't remember the name of it. I just figured it out. She knew Molly's name without anybody mentioning Molly by name. And it was like she was asking questions that she already knew the answers to.
Chicken. It's chicken, cheese, and bacon. And it's good.